ever see people dancing in the aisles in a supermarket? I don't think so. And what supermarket lets you win a car for shopping there? And then throws in another car for good measure. Do people have a good time shopping here? Well, I'll tell you. When you reach into a shelf and pull out $5,000, you're having a great time. This supermarket has already given away over $2 million, and they're ready to give away more. What supermarket are we talking about? Supermarket Sweep. So today, who's got the Scotch-Brite scrubbing sponge? Michael and Chris. Okay, you're on. Who's got the Cremora non-dairy creamer? Jessica and Jerry. Okay, you're on. And who's got the Tide liquid detergent? Darlene and Gina. Okay, and you're on. It's Double Your Money Week on Supermarket Sweep. And here's the host of our show, David Ruprecht.
Hi, and welcome to a very special week on Supermarket Sweep. It is called Double Your Money. All week long, the players you'll be seeing are all champions. Each team won their $5,000 bonus round. So we asked them, how would you guys like to come back and double that money to $10,000? All right, so let's see how these champs won their cash the first time.
Dog food.
Oh my God, we got it!
Welcome back, Michael and Chris. Here is our second set of winners. And let's welcome back Jerry and Jessica. Now, to play against them are these winners.
Do you want to
And here are Darlene and Gina. All right, here's how it works. Each day, 3 teams will play. Now, from Monday through Thursday, we'll count up the money each team has won in their big sweep. On Friday, the 3 teams with the highest totals will compete in our Super Big Sweep. Now, it's super because at the end of that final sweep, the team that has the highest total doesn't have to run around the market looking for another $5,000. We'll automatically hand them another $5,000. So let's get started with your free minute and a half to use in the big sweep. There it is. Now, you guys ready to double your money? Okay. Then it's time for our first game, the mini sweep. One of you can pick up an extra 10 seconds in a cash bonus. So get your hands on your buzzers. Here we go. Attention, all you sweet-toothed shoppers. Pick up the malted milk. Jessica?
Whoppers.
Malted milk balls known as Whoppers. Okay, Jessica. 10 seconds. Jerry, you know how this works. Get that specially marked Whoppers back to me within 30 seconds. It's worth $50. 20 seconds or less, it's worth $100. And go, Jerry, go.
Come, Jerry! Woo!
Under 30 seconds, that's $50. Could give you a good chance to double your money. All right, you can just relax for a second, Jerry. We're going to re-meet our other players. Darlene, would you remind us how you know Gina?
Gina and I work together.
And Michael, would you remind us how you know Chris?
Chris is my best friend.
All right. Now, Jerry, would you remind us how you know Jessica?
Me and Jessica have been dating for 2.5 years. 2.5
years. Okay. It's time for our first players to pick up some extra seconds, so that means Michael, Jerry, Darlene. We'll see you all later. All right, we're going to test your dollar sense, so I want you to look at these 3 bearish items we have for you. We have a 4.3-ounce bag of Bear Creek Minestrone soup mix. We have a 24-ounce box of Baker Mills Kodiak Cakes Flapjack and Waffle Mix, and a 24-ounce bottle of Barkman's Busy Bee Clover Honey. Now, which one of these 3 do you think sells for over $5? Over $5. I think it's number 1, number 2, or number 3. Lock in your answers now. 10 seconds if you get it right. 30 seconds if all 3 of you nail it. All right, Chris, which one did you say?
I chose number 2, the Baker Mills Kodiak Cakes.
You like the Kodiak Cakes, all right. Jessica, how about you?
I agreed. I chose number 2, the Kodiak Cakes.
All right, good. And Gina, how about you?
I chose number 3, the honey.
You went with the honey, all right. Well, let's see. The product up here that does sell for over $5 is... It's number 3, the honey, at $5.69. So, Gina gets the 10 seconds there. Hey, stay with us. When we come back, there'll be more games, more opportunities for our players to build up their sweep time, and a chance to double their money to $10,000. Welcome back to Double Your Money on Supermarket Sweep. Because this is a special week, we want to put some more time and some more money into the game, so we're going to run a second mini sweep. Get your hands on your buzzers. Here we go. When you throw a party and invite a lot of singles, they'll have something to... Michael.
Pringles?
When you open a can of Pringles. Okay, very good, Michael. All right, now, Chris, that was 10 seconds. Let's see if you can get a fast $50. Get that Pringles back to me within 30 seconds. 20 seconds or less, it's worth 100. And go, Chris, go.
Run, Chris, run! Go, 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 go! Run, Chris, run!
Run, Chris.
Run, Chris, run!
Hurry up. Oh, well, don't worry. That 10 seconds is going to come in real handy during the sweep, all right? All right, now it's time to play another game. So that means Chris, Jessica, and Gina. Now we'll see you all later. All right, let's play the comment game. I want you to take a look at this list. These are 6 new names: New Hampshire, New England, New Orleans, New Jersey, New York, and New Mexico. Now, I'm going to make a statement that could be associated with one of these famous places. Get your hands on your buzzers. Get ready to tell me what famous place. I've got a steak and cheesecake named after me. I've got... Darlene.
New York.
New York is the one. There you go. Gumbo and crawfish are just some of my... Jerry.
New Orleans.
New Orleans it is, all right? In the Southwest, we make sensational... Jerry?
New Mexico.
That is it. Sensational salsa. I'm not Manhattan, but I am a clam... Jerry.
New England.
New England clam chowder is what it is. Okay, good. Now we're going to play fact or not a fact. So I'm going to make some statements. You buzz in and tell me if the statement is a fact or not a fact. Now, if you're right, you earn an additional 10 seconds. You have to play carefully. If you're wrong, 10 seconds go to each of your opponents. Okay, hands on your buzzers. Here's the first one. Fact or not a fact? Crunchy peanut butter is more popular with consumers than creamy peanut butter. Jerry?
Not a fact.
Not a fact is correct. 60% of consumers prefer the creamy. Not me, but 60% of people. Here's the next one. Fact or not a fact? Garlic is a relative of the daffodil. Fact or not a fact? Darlene?
Fact.
It is a fact. Fact or not a fact? Salt is used for de-icing streets and highways. Jerry?
Fact.
That is a fact. Can you believe it? Almost 17% of all the salt in the United States is used for that. Fact or not a fact? Kool-Aid now has chocolate-aid flavor. Jerry?
Not a fact.
That is absolutely not a fact. Kool-Aid only has fruity flavor. Fact or not a fact? Until 1976, Good Humor had a fleet of bell-ringing trucks delivering ice cream. Jerry?
Fact.
That is a fact. Delivering ice cream to neighborhoods across the country. Here's the last one. Fact or not a fact? The plum cot is a new hybrid of plum and apricot. Michael?
Fact.
That is a fact. You guys got all those right. Great. So, Michael's team with 1:50, Jerry's with 2:50, and Darlene's with 2 minutes. Time for the round robin game. Partners, come on up here. All right, you know how this works. We're going to play scramble letters. It's your last chance to pick up some extra seconds. Every correct answer is worth 10 seconds. 6 of these, 60 seconds, are up for grabs. Here's the first one. Carbonated. Jerry.
Mountain Dew.
Let's see. Yep, okay, change places. Here's the next one. Cajun. Creole seasonings. Chris.
Zatarans.
Let's see. Okay, change places. And the next one. Crackers. Cookie. Michael.
Keebler.
Let's see. Okay, switch. Switch, everybody. Here's the next one. Meat and veggies. Complete meal. Jessica.
Homestyle bakes.
Let's see. Okay, change. Here's the next one. Chewy. Jerry.
Juicy fruit.
Assorted flavors. Candy. Chewy assorted flavors candy. Juji fruits. Okay, change places. Here's the last one. Gentle. Laundry. Jessica?
Ivory Snow.
Let's see. That is it. All right, so let's see. We have Michael and Chris with 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Jerry and Jessica have 3 minutes and 20 seconds, plus the $50 you got in the mini sweep. And Darlene and Gina have 2 minutes. Who's going to run the big sweep? Who's going to run? Michael, Jessica, and Gina. Don't go away now. When we come back, you will see Michael, Jessica, and Gina running wild through the aisles to build up their big sweep totals for a chance to come back Friday and double their money to $10,000 right here on Supermarket Sweep. Welcome back, and now it's time for the big sweep. All right, Jessica and Jerry, you have 3 minutes and 20 seconds. You'll start first. Michael and Chris, you have 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Gina and Darlene, you have 2 minutes. Now, you folks at home, pay special attention to this big sweep. You'll see $5,000 winners who are expert shoppers running through our aisles. They know the score. They've been here before. Now, listen carefully. These are the special big money makers we have for you in the market in today's big sweep. Now, today's biggest money maker is our International Bread Center. And as you know, it's filled with all different kinds of breads and rolls and bagels. This is what I want you to bring back. 1 Danish, 3 sesame bagels, 2 cinnamon rolls. Now, you put them in a bag sealed with a twist tie, then put it in your cart before the sweep is over. You'll earn an extra $250. Also, during the sweep, you'll hear my voice announce the manager's special. In the market, you'll see a display of all kinds of products. Well, 3 of them have a star on the bottom. Put one of those specially marked cans into your cart or get it across the line before the final bell. We'll add an extra $200 to your sweep total. Do remember, though, only one of those to a customer. Also, bring back the amount of candy we need, and that's going to be worth $200. And don't forget our bonus specials, worth up to $250. And the team whose runner sweeps up the most money in merchandise and bonus prizes wins the game and could earn the right to come back on Friday and double their money to $10,000. Okay, runners, get ready. The clock is set at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. That's when Jessica will take off. On your mark, get set, and go, Jessica, go.
As David explained, this is the start of Double Your Money Week. Each of our shoppers this week has qualified for this special chance by already winning the $5,000 grand prize in their first appearance.
1 Danish, 2 sesame bagels, and 2 cinnamons. 1, 3, 2.
In case you didn't hear Team 2 rehearse the bread list, don't worry. I'll repeat it as soon as someone tries for it. But meanwhile, Jessica's shopping in the health and beauty section, and like the champion that she is. I'll bet Team 3 is going over what worked for them the first time on Supermarket Sweep. Now, look at Jessica. She knows that for her team to be one of the 3 invited back on Friday to play for the automatic $5,000, she and Jerry not only have to win again, they have to have one of the 3 highest scores earned from Monday through Thursday. That's a lot of pressure for this team and all our teams.
Come on, Jessica, hurry, hurry, hurry.
Jessica's the first to try to fill today's $250 bread list, and she got the 2 cinnamon rolls David asked for. Here come the sesame bagels. Looks like she's getting 3. Good. That 1 Danish will complete her list now.
2, 1, and go. Go, Michael.
Michael is today's second champion to hit the market, and I'm sure he's following a game plan that helped him win his first big sweep.
2, 1, and go. Go, go, go.
Now let's see what our third team of champions has in mind. Well, one thing's for sure. Double Your Money Week means double the excitement for our viewers because you can bet our shoppers will be doubling their effort to win and win big. Now, Jessica's gobbling up big bucks with our big birds. She got a limit of 5, and now she pulls up alongside Michael. Wow, we have 2 shoppers digging for gold. Our gold-wrapped Farmer John hams, that is. Both teams got their limit, and now Jessica takes aim at today's first bonus. A giant can of Diet Pepsi could be worth a fat $250. We'll see. The action takes us back to the health and beauty aid section where Gina's taking her turn loading in expensive medicines. With so much riding on this week's sweeps, we'll probably see a lot of shopping in these 2 aisles. Our rules allow for the taking of 5 of any one item, so that can really add up. And so can an extra $250. And Michael just got the 1 Danish and now the 3 sesame bagels on today's bread list. He just needs 2 cinnamon rolls and, yes, he got some right in the bag. That means money in the bank for Team 2. But will it be enough for Michael and Chris to qualify for a chance to double their money? We'll find out later. But right now, Gina switches over from the health products to the beauty aids. And, oh, look at this. There's still a few items she left out the first time, so she's not leaving before adding them to her cart. Back to Jessica. She reaches in for $14 boxes of Pledge Grab-It sweeper cloths, and she sweeps up 5 in no time. Now, she's in the deli section, where I'm sure she remembers these giant wedges of cheese. One thing that makes a champion is the willingness to do the hard work that goes into winning. These huge cheeses will be well worth the effort. Check out Michael of Team 2. He's our 3rd champion shopper, determined to make the health and beauty aid section pay off big time. And while he does just that, listen up. Here's David with today's Manager Special.
Attention shoppers, the Manager Special for today is Ranch-Style Texas Beans.
The Manager Special really offers a special opportunity. 1 can of the right product with a red sticker on the bottom will add $200 to that lucky shopper's score. And in a week where high scores count more than ever, too. Right now, you're watching Jessica try for another of our biggest payoffs. Just $1 worth of candy, give or take 2 cents, will earn Team 1 $200. Our market is full of expensive surprises. For instance, where have you ever seen such huge containers of Bertolli olive oil? Michael can tell you only on Supermarket Sweep. Well, with time running out, Gina's found one of our most popular big-ticket items. Those are $19 packs of Huggies, but she'll have to carry some of them. And here's a last look at Jessica of Team 1. She's headed for the Manager Special. She's got very little time left to find it, but the $200 question is, will she get lucky? Oh, no!
Okay, that's it, everybody. Come on back. Thanks, Randy West. And our official checkers are standing by. Just a few seconds. We'll find out the totals of all 3 teams and where they stand for the final Double Your Money show on Friday. So stick around. Welcome back to Supermarket Sweep. All right, our checkers have entered all the merchandise that registers. We are ready to hit those total buttons and find out who has won the big sweep. Now, today, no one got the Manager Special, but let's see what you guys did get. All right, Gina and Darlene, we add up all your groceries, gives you a grand total today of $876. Michael and Chris, you got the bread game fulfilled just the way I wanted it, $250. We add that to all your groceries. It gives you a grand total today of $989. That puts Michael and Chris in the lead. Okay, Jessica and Jerry, you also completed the bread game, $250. Also got the amount of candy I wanted, that's $200. Earlier in the game, you picked up a mini sweep for $50. And you have a bonus. Let's see how much that Diet Pepsi is worth. That is a super bonus, $250. We add that to all your groceries. It gives you a grand total today of $1,985. Jessica and Jerry, you win the game. Come on. All right, guys, congratulations. Not only did you win $1,985, you are in first place. That means that, as of now, all of today's teams are in the running for our exciting Double Your Money Friday Finals. In first place is the team of Jessica and Jerry with $1,985. In second place is the team of Michael and Chris with $989. And in third place is the team of Gina and Darlene with $876. Hey, we still have more competition coming. You think some of these names and faces will be different after that? Well, you are going to have to tune in to find out. Until then, this is David Ruprecht saying goodbye for Supermarket Sweep. Listen, the next time you're at a checkout stand and you hear that beep, think of all the fun you could have on Supermarket Sweep.
This is Randy West for Supermarket Sweep. Supermarket Sweep has been an Al Howard production.